went right with the flight of the Falcon. Alright, DreadPirateMustache, we're back at the studio here. I had shot some footage outdoors, but the wind noise was just too much, so I had to reshoot everything. So appreciate your patience. I wanted to take a couple moments. This is the first in a multi-part series about the sum up from the flight of the Falcon. This particular episode is what went right. So that is an extremely short list because I can sum it up in one word. Pretty much everything. So all the systems that I designed and everything that I put into the Falcon worked and performed exactly as designed. It was actually very refreshing that the reasons for the U-turn weren't equipment related unless I did something. So what went right is literally everything that didn't involve me. So I had a slight glitch. I had not preloaded all the charts into the core, so I was forced to use my redundant system, which is my handy dandy tablet. Turning on the GPS on it and utilizing the app for OpenCPM, and it worked pretty much flawlessly. It's one of the several redundancies I had on board for navigation, to include this old phone I have and my current cell phone, so I had triple redundancies. But this performed so well that it's actually going to be a primary system for the up-close and personal chart views, whereas I'll continue to use the core. It did report my position even though I did not have charts, and was perfectly capable of operating the autopilot. So the core will continue to serve its function, but as far as pinpoint navigation, I think I'll stick with the tablet. The solar array provided more than enough power. Even that one day I was docked up and I was not plugged into shore power, and the solar array took care of me. So the solar system actually exceeded my expectations. The fuel loadout worked exactly according to plan. Even the tarp that I had done up over the Falcon served its purpose and performed absolutely flawlessly. The runabout, the trailer, everything that I had designed, all the systems that I had incorporated into the Falcon performed at my expectations or above them. So what went right was the equipment and the provisioning and everything. If you'd like to know more about the systems, leave me a comment down below and I can address specific systems, as well as Peep the Listing for the Falcon, if you wouldn't mind. So overall, my dockmates, my friends, and my subscribers, you guys have been the rock. This is not a quit. The flight of the Falcon will take place, incorporating the information that I went to. The next video in this series, What Went Wrong, is actually going to be a little bit more in depth as to what happened and what led to the decision for the U-turn and everything, a little bit more in depth than what I've already talked about. I'd like to express my gratitude for everybody who contributed, who supported me, and everything. This is not an end. This is not a quit. This is a replan. So, as it's said in the military, no plan survives contact with the enemy. And sure enough, mine didn't. However, I have in the plus column, all the systems on the Falcon functioned flawlessly. The refrigerator, the solar array, the navigation systems, the fuel distribution that I had concocted, all the preparations, even the clothes that I took, even though it was cold, I was extraordinarily comfortable. The heater worked outstanding, and the refill on the 1 pound bottles, I couldn't locate 1 pound bottles of propane. They became quite rare, but I did come up with an adapter that allowed you to refill them off of a large 15-pound tank. So that worked absolutely flawlessly as well. I've even had people consult me on the flight plan and proposed routes, and it was a solid route, a solid proposal and everything. I'll go a little bit more in depth than that into what went wrong, but as far as the plan was a sound plan. These are all the things that lead me to say this is not a quit. This is a replan. So I appreciate everybody who has supported me and everything. Stay tuned for the next video in this series, which is what went wrong. And as always, continue to wish me luck. Hey, thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to know of new content, and may the winds always be at your back.